CJ, we got any questions from the live stream?
Yeah, we have one question asked by two different people, Eddie D and King Cygnus. Asked in the beginning of the show, Mike, since you were gone, thoughts on the Sixers CEO leaving?
Oh, right. That's right. Scott O'Neil, no longer with the team. Resigning honorably, an honorable discharge from his post as most important and most powerful and coolest and certainly most connected and handsome and best writer on the Sixers. And
process guy that oversaw the process.
Did it all. Really did it all. He both oversaw the process and knew exactly when the right time was to stop it and end it and then go right to
winning
and straight to winning. And there was nothing weird happening in the meantime. None of that was his fault. He was fully unaware and not attached to the weirdness whatsoever. And I honestly, Scott, what a run it has been as a fan of the Sixers. Nothing makes me happier than looking at their valuation and how much it has grown in the last few years. When I see the team and I go like, it went from this much to this much, and that just instills a sense of pride and winning in me. It's great. It's huge. And so thank you for that, Scott.
It was definitely all because of him and not just because of owning an NBA team. It was definitely all because of
NBA teams, go down all the time. They're always lessening in value all over the place. It's really hard to get it to go up because they just so want to make less money as they have all of the whole force of the city at their back and various other things, and now marketable superstars, which obviously was because of Scott, and also less important than Scott being there in general, and all of Scott's writing and blogging. I think that was actually pretty big in making it, and the marketing tour that Scott went on for the book while the Sixers were still playing in the playoffs. So that was cool. All of it I think was great, and I think the tweets are great. I think that the stories about the basketball game that Scott engineered and hired the refs to officiate a certain way so that he could be the victor of those teams, and also he gets to draft the teams, which is the only team he's ever getting to draft because he's never going to be the head of personnel anywhere. That I think is really cool. Also, I think it's all very good. I think he's very talented at what he does and a very helpful person across the board entirely. And I will miss him in my life and on the Sixers, and whatever he does next, which will probably be some, honestly, like exactly what Sam Hinkie is doing, which depresses me. Then he's going to crush that and crush relationships and just constantly be like relationshiping all over the place. And I'm sure we're going to read about it in whatever various publications that Scott is paying people to write about it in. It's amazing. It's incredible. What a long and storied career for that smug little fucking asshole. Get out, leave, go away forever.
Well, I know this won't ease your mind at all. I don't think he would do exactly what Sam did, but that besides the point. I would like anyone who is listening to this and enjoyed that rant to listen to some of the things that Yaron said on the last pod that he hadn't mentioned before, things about busing employees down from Trenton to Camden because he promised a certain amount of employees would be taxed in there to get the tax breaks. So
I guess it is nice that he's like that he tried to be like, hey, look how many women we promoted. It's such an inclusive workspace for women. But like when it's not true and there are people being like, not really, not like that. And everyone around him is like either Scott's college roommate or like some version of a brother that looks exactly like him. It's just like, fuck off, man. Like maybe instead of trying to present yourself like you're a good person, just actually like be one. Just actually like you're fucking fine. You have all the money in the world. You're fucking totally fine. Stop being such an asshole all the time. Instead of just like trying to find ways to game the system to make people think that you're not an asshole. Just don't be an asshole. And that would make it better for everyone.